Greetings, Elder Blacklight. Think on these things. Whatsoever are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think of these things, and the God of peace shall be with you. Phil 4, 8, 9. One more time. Think on these things, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are good, whatsoever things are of good spirit report, if there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think of these things, and the God of peace will be with you. Living in Detroit, to live to be my age is very good. I was close to death 3 times at the age of 3, 4, somewhere around there. I can't remember exactly, but I was very young. The doctors, I had a breathing problem, couldn't hardly breathe. My brother previously died because of breathing problems, bronchitis, and they said he had an enlarged heart. My mother had breathing problems. But I was born pretty healthy until around I got to the age of 3 or 4. They started taking me to the doctor every day down there, getting shots. And they said, well, his tonsils and adenoids needed to be removed. So as they were doing this, I stopped breathing. My mother said it was around 20 or 30 minutes that I had actually died. She said the doctors came down, they was in the waiting room, and the operating room was upstairs. She said the doctors came downstairs in a sweat. She said they ran into some complications with me, but the doctors was working on me. And my grandmother was there. My grandmother really the one that told me the story first. My grandmama said, I said, Dad, I was dead for over a half hour, 45 minutes. Nowadays, they say if you stay dead that long, you get brain dead. But anyway, they recovered me, as you can tell. The other time was when I was in a gang fight, and a guy jumped out of a tree with I think he had a 38, and he pointed it at my head and clicked it 3 or 4 times, and it didn't go off. And another time was when I had when I blacked out. I was internally bleeding. They said it was an ulcer, and I almost died then. They gave me the wrong blood. I broke out in halves, so they drained the blood from me. They gave me the right blood, which is O-type, and I'm here. Came close to death a couple of more times. I left the gas of the oven on and the stove on all night, unintentionally. I was cooking something, and went to sleep with the gas on. So a friend of mine came that morning and smelled the gas and knocking on the door. I was almost dead because I didn't answer the door. So he went and got the manager of the building, and she unlocked the door. And they aired the place out. I was in for that long sleep, you know. Another time was when, it was so many times, but these are the times I remember the most, is I stepped out in front of a car, and the car unnaturally maneuvered around me. I was supposed to get hit, but it was a strange thing that happened. It was in slow motion, and the car looked like it was literally picked up and moved to the, instead of going around me, it was pushed to the side. So the brother's here to tell you that it ain't time for the black man. It ain't time for the depopulation of the black man. No, it ain't that time. It ain't that time for us to go back into slavery. You got a whole lot of brothers that's married to the white man, and some of these brothers are men of influence. They can influence a lot of people. But I used to live in this neighborhood, the Grand Mount neighborhood, and they had a Grand Mount community. It was like a block club, but it covered Grand Mount and Rosedale. They had a city hall on Grand River. You see that brother? You could tell what brothers are Muslims. But these are the elect of the board. Can you tell what brother is a Muslim and the sister that's a Muslim from the Nation of Islam? Well, this brother here, you could tell Muslim. This sister, her dress is covering. She's not like this sister. Even though the sister got some pretty legs. But this sister here is decent. Now, the next video that's coming out, this is going to say the black man right here. Each neighborhood got to have a community organization like this right here. This Grand Mount community. We're going to go into the book. This is an old book right here, though. This book was out 2010, I think. This is Black Light. Stay with me now.